Alright guys, welcome back. I wanted to show you two matches, two RTA matches. Win and loss of the week. I'd say this loss was the biggest beatdown I took all week, and this win was one that was a really good one to showcase against a quality player. So I thought I'd show both of those to y'all today. So here's the loss. Spoilers. I was watching this, and I think I take 3 turns the entire fight. It's just brutal. I'm outpicked from the beginning, and there's nothing I can really do. So this is kind of my standard opener. These three, they have elemental diversity. Sierra, Okeanos, Bastet gives me a lot of flexibility, gives me speed, gives me reset, shield, a lot of sustain. What I'm facing is probably an unbeatable combo with the way I picked. The only way to go first is to win is to go first. So I think maybe I should have banned the Tableau, maybe? Especially since he let me have Sierra, I think maybe my Sierra Sekhmet would have gone first. Ganymede is such a problem, though, because you can't cool down his skill refresh. So if I were to cool down, let's say, the Veligul, then he could just refresh it right away. If I tried to cool down the Ganymede, he could refresh himself right away. So as you can see, I think I get 1 turn from Leica, and it's a Justice, and that's it. Everything else is a first skill because I've been reset. I think I get 2 more for first skills the entire match. So for this match, there's not a lot I could have done. And what I noticed is the Veligul for him here is superfluous. He doesn't even need Veligul. Veligul is a mitigate incoming damage due to the immunity, and he doesn't have to mitigate any incoming damage. He basically uses Veligul as an attack bar booster and as DPS. My ban of the Molong, I mean, clearly was not the right ban because I just get beat down here. In my mind, I want to ban a Molong for the strip, the stun, the single target nuke, but it didn't matter here. I was just done. My mind, if he bans my Sierra and I ban his Tableau, his Ganymede still goes first, and then he has Molong, Iris. But I think that this shows probably why this player is G2. He has, for a lot of players, an unbeatable comp if it picks out right. So if he gets these 4 and he goes first, there's not a lot of people that can beat him. So to win here, I need to go first. I need some sort of passive cleanse, so maybe a Raccoon would work, maybe a Veramos. But my problem is like my best runes are concentrated on just a few monsters, and I don't have the ability to put in a Veramos with confidence that it will be of the quality to win that sort of a match. So that was definitely loss of the week. 3 total turns. It wasn't a nail biter. I knew pretty quickly what I was getting into. So let's look at the win of the week. This is against Santa Demo, who I consider to be a really good player, probably better runes than me. I've seen him in a couple tournaments, just very, very strong. He starts off with the first pick, Malong, which I think is a great first pick, and then goes into Veligul Sierra. And I'm playing basically my normal team. I'm pretty strong in fire, which is nice because there's not a lot of good water DPS in the meta right now. Theo is the one you'll see the most. Occasionally a Beth, which can do really well. But yeah, there's not a ton, so fire heavy is pretty decent. I think if I had to guess, there's 2 things I maybe could have been changed about his team. He brought heavy sustain in the Vela, the Eladriel, and the Molong. Those are heavy HP units, heavy sustain. But the Theo here is not heavy sustain, and so it's like they have to work harder to keep him up. That would be the only thing that maybe something a little tankier might have done better. I was able to kind of keep pressure on this Theo the whole match, which I don't think I could have kept that kind of pressure on some of his other units. So that'd be the only thing I think he could have done differently. And as it comes down to it, it's still a pretty tight match. So Theo goes down. Getting the reset on the Veligul was really nice. Basically neutralized the Veligul. So in terms of threats on this team, on his team, my thought is the Theo was squishy, the Veligul was neutralized with the reset. So the Eladriel was sort of just spinning her wheels trying to keep up. And once you're on the defensive trying to keep up, then you're in trouble. So that was, I think, what hurt him this match. Reset on the Eladriel. And there's a lot of matches I have where if I don't get a reset, that's it. That's my one chance. And even now we're in pretty good shape here for both sides. I mean, he lost his Veligul, but the Veligul wasn't really doing much anyway. And the Theo's back up, doing heavy damage. Theo goes down. Molong's still alive, still threatening. Leica is a great counter to Molong because he can't he can't hit as hard as he wants to because of Leica's passive, which stops that damage. And of course, my Leica is getting great procs here as well, which is helpful. Once that Molong's at that health level, he's not really a threat. So I burn down the Eladriel, and then the Molong goes down in just a matter of time. And Bastet just doing her thing. Bastet gets stronger as the match goes on because the shield scales with level, not with HP. Some shields scale with HP like Wusa. So Bastet's getting stronger and stronger. So win and loss of the week in RTA. I think I'm probably done for the season. I was G2 for a lot of the season, and the rank kept falling down. So I had to push, and it did not go well. There's a lot of incredibly strong players that are still pushing that maybe have not been up that high that long. And man, it is rough out there right on the border of G1, G2. I might give it another shot here tomorrow or the next day, but G1 I feel pretty good about. And we'll try some new stuff next season. I'm excited to try new things. The end of the season was sort of just hang in there and survive, but next season it'll be fun to try some new things. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about RTA or you want to talk about those matches or the theory behind them, please let me know. And I will see y'all in the next video. Take care.